Hey, it's me, Alricus UTM, or Alex, or Alan, whatever the frick you want to call me. And we need to talk again. We really need to talk again. Whoever shows up, hi. Thank you for listening, if you decide to listen. And I probably won't have comments turned on, maybe for this video, just so I can just speak without feeling interrupted. But I noticed as of late, it feels like I am not okay mentally. You know, the whole thing with, Muff, being sick and then unsick and then sick again. But now, right now, at the very moment, he's okay. Because he's actually, meowing and walking around and doing that, which is really good. I'm happy for that, but I'm just afraid that he might get sick again. But other than, Muff jump starting it, my own mental state with how I approach things and how I do things, has been bothering me. My understanding of my own mental state and my own mental well-being has been bothering me. Everything has been bothering me, to some level. And I even tried explaining some of it to my dad, and my dad just kind of chalked it up to, when I went to go apply on Monday or something to that freaking volunteer thing, and dad's thinking that alone is just eating me alive, and I'm subconsciously threw it in the back of my mind, not worrying about it, all that other sort of stuff, which I'll get into later. But the reason I say I feel like I'm not okay mentally is because it's weird, because everything I try to do, in some way, shape, or form, it affects me in some way. Like, when I'm by myself just relaxing in my own space, not really worrying about what anybody else is doing, not really worrying about, other than, maybe family or something, but even then, that's small and brief, because my dad and Louie, they don't really, they have issues, but it's not, 24/7 that they do or something like that, or whatever. Kind of like me right now, where I'm going through multiple different types of issues. But my biggest thing I feel like I'm having an issue with right now is my own I don't know, just my own self. Not only learning that I'm slower than most people, because of my serious autism and stuff, but I'm realizing so much more about myself that it's kind of worrying me, because back then, I always knew I had ADHD, I always had autism, I was always slower than the rest of the class in terms of processing power, or in terms of just brain power and overall functions, okay? I know I was behind. I wasn't crawling till I was 4 years old, okay? So that should give you something. I didn't know what the idea of crawling was till I was 4, so I don't even know when I was walking. But my point is I knew all this stuff, yet only right now I'm really becoming aware of it. For example, right? When I was at that volunteer center with Dad the other day, I think, yesterday, to try and figure something out, right? Try to figure something out properly, because I don't think I did it right the first time. My dad did all the talking. I was just kind of nervous, and I really only spoke when I was supposed to speak, or when they asked me a question, that's the only time I spoke. Even though you guys know I'm way more talkative than that, and I don't know, my fear and the anxiety again outside my own walls really crept on me during that that little thing me and Dad went to and dealt with. I don't know, and I don't know, just after that, right? Not just after that, but even before that, again with the whole Muff stuff that's been bothering me all the time. I know he's getting better now, but the point is that's still bothering me. But I don't know, man, and I'm just becoming more aware of it. Like, again, I'm being aware of how I am, being nervous and scared, my anxiety, my fear of being outside, being in public with people is really creeping up on me, or the fear of doing something outside of what I would normally do to keep myself calm, completely goes out the window in an interaction with somebody, that, and by the way, thank you for the 4 likes, I appreciate it, and hello to everybody that's in stream right now. It's complicated, man, and I don't know, just knowing that I'm not really relaxed in conversations with my friends. I'm always like on edge in conversations with friends, and this kind of proved it yesterday. And this is really what's bothering me. Was yesterday I talked to Chris for about 5-10 minutes, and I was smiling uncontrollably to the point my cheekbones were hurting so badly that like it hurt just to even do a small smile, because I was just continuously smiling while sweating uncontrollably as well, simultaneously. And I was trying to tell Louis that, brother, I need to step away from this. I don't think I'm ready for this, just to even have a because I know because I love Chris. I love Chris to death. Everyone knows that. I mean, not in a romantical sense, obviously, but like as a bro, like that's my homie right there. But yesterday when that happened to me, I don't know, man. It scared me, honestly. That I'm smiling uncontrollably, I'm sweating uncontrollably. When I try to do my voiceovers and stuff, just by myself in the closet over there, I'm sweating uncontrollably in there to some extent. When I do some sort of activity or when I talk about my problems or issues, I start building up some sweat. Or it starts to build up the more I go on about myself and the more I think about these things and stuff, and not only just those things, but I don't know, I'm becoming more self-aware. I'm noticing a lot of mini stuff about me that I didn't even think about before. Like, I didn't even know I was fucking, I didn't even know I was, what's the right word? I didn't even know I was, sensitive until recently. And, I mean, I think a part of it was due to the online fucking trolling and the cyberbullying that I was getting a couple weeks back for multiple weeks in a row when I would go live exactly like this, where I would just get trolls and bullies. So I guess that didn't help me, mentally. But I got this wild cherry little flavor thing I put in my water earlier. This stuff's better than soda, man. Way better. I'm enjoying it a million times more right now, but... And I don't know, I thought I would feel more comfortable trying to break out of my own shell, but I guess I'm just not ready to not only break out of my own shell, but I guess I'm just not ready to embrace how I used to be. Because now I'm way more sensitive now towards what people say. I'm afraid I noticed of what people will say to me and how they will respond to what I say, I'm afraid of just doing stuff I used to do because I don't know how my body will react, or I know how my body will react, and it always feels like it's overstimulating itself. I have, I don't know, some type of anxiety slash fear of the unknown. Obviously, that's obvious. A lot of people do, but I mean, I have the fear of unknown. I have a lot. I don't know. I also not only fear the unknown, but I also fear what I don't control about myself, not about others, but about myself as well. In terms of like, how will I respond to people? Like, will I respond uncontrollably, or will I respond like in my own controlled manner? I don't know. I really don't know. Again, and it really scared me when I talked to Chris the other day, and I couldn't stop smiling to the point my cheekbones were hurting, and I was sweating refusively, unbelievably so. Probably more so than I usually would talk to Chris slash Renee YT. Ronnie suggested we don't talk anymore because of all these problems that I'm having slash going through. And honestly, I don't even know, because I don't even think it's just with Chris, too. I think it's with everybody I speak to. I have this fear of what are they going to say next, or did I say something wrong, or something like that in the back of my mind when I communicate with them. And I also noticed I really don't like being so loud anymore either. I really don't like being loud. You know, I mean, sometimes I will get loud. I know I inevitably do. I'm black, okay? Of course I'm going to be loud. It's a joke, by the way. But I hate being surrounded by loud noises, maybe loud individuals. I don't know. There's just so much I'm noticing. Like, I'm becoming self-aware of. Like, damn, I didn't even know. I didn't even realize, like, truly realize how sensitive I am until recently. You know? I mean, I always knew I stressed out easy, but I didn't think it was gonna get even worse than that. You know? I just... And I thought by stepping away, you know, it would be better. But it almost feels like if I try and do something, like something remotely at all, or if I put like something into it, I don't know, something about me just overreacts. It feels overstimulated. It feels like I'm doing too much. I mean, it feels like the only times when I genuinely feel like I'm not doing too much is when I'm just laying on my bed doing nothing but watching somebody or watching something. That's genuinely how I feel when, like, I don't know. And this is something that is just I'm just now starting to notice. It's nobody's fault that I'm like this. It's my own fault that I'm like this. Maybe I did something to cause myself to be like this, you know? Maybe it is all the games I've played. Maybe it is something. I don't know what it is. But all I know is that this is how I am now. You know, on a constant basis. not only just becoming self-aware of my own issues, but it feels like whenever I do something, I'm put on edge. And a part of me is also tired, tired of always being on edge, always being stressed out. And talking about it does help me out. It does freshen my brain up, and it does help me relax a little bit and all that other sort of stuff, which is why I'm talking a lot more. I did a lot of these vlogs to begin with, a lot more. But then that came with its own problems when people started coming in and stuff and doing all this other sort, doing all this other sort of shit. And I don't know, just as of late, I've been feeling like there is something seriously wrong with me. I mean, I even felt like there was something wrong with me when I tried explaining this to my dad. My dad, again, chopped it up to, me trying to volunteer, trying to do something outside of my box. That's what's making you feel extremely uncomfortable. That's what's, ruining your day. You're not ready for that shit. My cat, he's doing okay. Muff is doing okay. He's actually using the bathroom now. Before, he didn't even go to the bathroom. Now he's using the bathroom. Slash, he's doing that stuff now. So he's doing better than he was before, which I'm grateful for in the moment. I just don't want him getting sick like that ever again. Or, well, I don't know. I mean, he is old, so he's just getting older and better. Older and, yeah, right now he's definitely feeling the age on him. Especially after he didn't eat nearly a week or longer. And I was only just now, aware/unaware of it. I don't know. But I'm just glad I figured something out was wrong with him and wanted to take care of him and stuff. And, other sort of stuff. There's fleas and flies everywhere. And mosquitoes, I think, that are trying to bite me right now. Go away. God, I'm looking around because I'm scared of fucking mosquitoes and shit. Damn, I thought I caught him, actually. But I'm realizing I have all these problems, and it's like, what was my way to work through them? I just walk away from it all. I take a back seat. I think about what I am in control of. And it's not about me wanting to be in control of everyone around me or everyone I associate with. Please don't get that twisted. It's not about that. It's about me, and about why can I not, for example, these are the questions I frequently ask myself. Why the fuck, do I not only think so much, because I used to not think so much, I would think about, okay, what am I doing in my day and all that other sort of stuff and just keep it day-to-day basis, but this shit just comes up all the time. But anyways, why do I sweat when I do a voiceover, And it doesn't even have to be with somebody. It can be by myself. Why do I sweat when I do something, even if I'm not stressed, why am I still sweating while just, I don't know, sometimes watching something or sometimes engaging with something? Why do I feel like it's overwhelming when I'm just by myself trying to do uploads and stuff over there that I'm, constantly doing all the time? What is up with that? What is up with me when hanging out with my homies? Why am I sweating all the time when I'm with my homies? We could just be watching movies and shit, and I'm feeling some type of way about it, or some type of way while we're doing stuff, or even during the stream right now, I'm feeling something right now. Why am I sweating on this stream? Underneath this hoodie right now. Why do I feel somewhat it's overwhelming, while your body's stressed when you speak with someone or think about what other people will think? You know, why do I constantly do these things? And I started asking Google so much more questions, and they've been giving me, you know, they've been giving me ideas and answers, like, for example, like the whole reason you feel stressed or I even asked Google yesterday, I asked, why did I smile so uncontrollably that my bones were hurting, when I was just talking to Chris for a couple of minutes, or, and this is probably why I might need to see a fucking doctor at this goddamn point about my own mental and my own stuff. I would love a fucking checkup or something about me to figure this shit out. But, it's always so damn expensive to take me any goddamn where. But, I'd love to figure myself out. Or at least figure out what the fuck is wrong with me so I can be, I don't know. No meds, I can tell you that for fucking sure. I'm not taking no goddamn meds. But Google was telling me, like, you have you have fear of like some type of embarrassment or like, stress and anxiety, some other shit. I don't even remember. I would have to like Google it again just to say it. But I'm tired of feeling this way, but. And another thing is I'm also tired. Again, I'm tired of, constantly feeling like I am right now. But I can't control, but I can't help but I can't help the fact that I feel this way anyway. Even though I want this same issue to just fucking stop. But it's not stopping. Right? It's only when I don't engage in anything and I engage with things that that I do have some type of control over, like, when I do my videos, yeah, I have control over that, and control of what I put out, because that is what I'm putting out, but, I mean, like, I don't know what the fuck, and I did talk to Louis for a long time about some of this, and he was telling me, I don't know, talking to Louis is strange sometimes because I understand what he's talking about, but then I don't understand. But because I do understand what Louis is talking about when he talked to me yesterday about all this or some of this, but I don't know. Man, I didn't have anxiety. Solar Boy, Tony, I didn't have anxiety until I became an adult and got more responsibilities. Sometimes you need to take a long break to find yourself. I know you don't like it when somebody tells you to take a break. It's way more than that now. It's like, yeah, I used to not like it when somebody told me to take a break, but now it's like, it's coming over into activities that are even outside of, like, what I'm already doing. I don't get it. I don't even understand myself. I mean, I do, but I don't at the same time. I don't get it. That's why I'm like, I don't understand. Hence why I'm trying to do more stuff outside of YouTube, which I thought that was a better idea. But apparently, trying to do something outside of YouTube is not what I need. I'm clearly not ready to do anything outside of YouTube right now. And honestly, what I like to do, I mean, sometimes I still sweat sometimes when I just try to like engage in art when I'm drawing sometimes. And it's some of the weirdest shit on the planet. But I enjoy it so much sometimes when I just do it. But I also noticed I started to enjoy, like, just peace and fucking quiet. Like, and I noticed that too. Like, I'm not only sensitive to like what people tell me and say, but I'm also sensitive to the noises around me. A lot more sensitive to noises around me than before. Like, Louis over there pissing me off all the time, or half the time, by just being fucking loud like he is. You know, but I never tell him that he's pissing me off because I try to shut him out with my own fucking music and whatever I got going on, because I don't want to tell him what to do. Especially with friends. When I hear his friends on the other line sometimes through his mic and headphones and stuff, it pisses me off too. Again, this is what I mean by like how I feel completely overwhelmed by just noises and noises that aren't even my own noise. Because I'm getting sensitive to loud noises and shit, or other people's noise. And all I want is just peace and quiet in my own fucking space. I mean, not my own space in terms of like, I don't know, living on my own, but just I want to be, I don't know, my mind feels at most ease when I'm just completely by myself, you know, like quiet. It's peace and quiet. No noise. No unnecessary noise that's in my fucking ear. You know? Or something. I don't know. Fuck, I'm just angry just thinking of the idea of being in my own fucking noise. I mean, and people bothering me and shit, which I don't appreciate, but, I mean, it's complicated, because I'm feeling all these things in the moment, but then it's, I don't know. I don't get it. Jeez. No one gets it, bro. Maybe go find a hiking spot or spend some time in nature, connect with Earth. Maybe. I wish I did have good hiking spots, you know? That's the thing. I don't live in an area with good spots to go hiking or good spots I can go walk to. It's all filled with this noise, you know, cars going by, you know, people walking, opening their doors and closing them, going to work and shit. I would love just to have a fucking forest, maybe. Actually, I probably wouldn't like that, because I don't know if a bear could come up at me at any moment. But, I don't know, maybe a chill, confined hiking spot. That would be nice. Maybe chill with Earth and relax. There's so much noise around me, it feels like, sometimes. Maybe a forest would be good. I don't know, but I just don't live in an area with one in my general vicinity. Maybe if I do move in the future, that would be nice, just to relax. My arm's been hurting all morning, too, for some reason, after I popped it. Like, I just popped my wrist. Now my fucking arm hurts all day. I didn't break it or anything, or dislocate it or nothing, but... No, dude, you would love it. Try it. You need to travel, take an hour to breathe and relax. You should walk for some hours every day and try to relax. Cahoga? I don't know what that is. Yeah, and I do go on walks and stuff. I definitely do. Nature is good for the mind. I live near a swamp, and sometimes I just sit by the water. Lucky. I don't really have that. Or at least a spot I could find. Because my area here is just like an in-between spot, you know, for areas like if you need to walk somewhere, you can go there or something. Like, I don't know. Wish you well, and I hope you find that forest someday. I'm out. Thanks, Taylor, for the advice. I appreciate it. Don't think about anything. Which I do a lot, is like when I'm just sitting there watching something on YouTube, just relaxing, not doing anything, right? Like I'm not uploading anything, I'm not doing anything that I would usually do. It is a lot easier for my mind to go blank, or maybe just me go to sleep. And that works. You know, turning my brain off also works. And I also notice you're spamming. Yeah. That's all you're doing now. But go to a quiet place, a park, someplace quiet to take your mind off things. It's it's more than just trying to take my mind off things. It feels this way every time I even re-engage with my activities. It feels this way whenever I do the things that I usually love to do. Even the things I love to do feel like they're too much on my mind or my body or a mix of both. You know? And I never quite understood that about myself. Like, I love doing this activity. Let's use this as an example. I love doing this activity so much, right? That I do it all the time, right? And, or I just love the activity. I can do that activity like once a week or something. Let's just do that for example. A better example, right? I do that activity. Yet, while I'm doing that activity, I still feel like I'm being overwhelmed. And I haven't done this activity, let's just say in a month or so. And I do this activity. I come back to it. And yet, I still feel the same. It's like I never left. You know what I'm saying? Like, the anxiety and the stress or whatever that comes from it never left. Like, I don't have to make voiceovers, right? I can do voiceovers like some other time. But yet when I come back, it just, all the same feelings and all the same emotions and all the same everything just comes right back. Like it never left. Even though I walked away from it for a while. Or I walked away from doing that for a while. You know? But then all of it comes rushing back, you know, when I pick it up again. How much sleep do you get? You better be getting paid for these ads I'm getting on streams. I am. I'm a little bit. I put it on this one. But Maya, welcome back. I missed you actually. I missed seeing you in streams. DJester72, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Paul, welcome. Zeddy Strike, also welcome. How you guys been? How you boys been? And Maya, how you been? How much sleep do you get? That depends. I sleep for, because I get a good 8 hours most times. Even still, you know, I get sleep. Sometimes it's 5 to 6 hours. Sometimes 7 to 8 hours. Sometimes it's maybe more than that. I have no idea. Sometimes maybe even less than that. I don't have like a consistency. I never had a consistency with sleep schedule. But most times I do know I get like 6 to 7 8 hours of sleep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours sleep on a regular basis. I know that much. But it just flip-flops between those times because I wake up due to something, like my ears hear something, like I hear like, you know, maybe my dad using the bathroom, or I just wake up on my own because I either had a dream or just something happening to me. Hopefully you're okay, bro. Mental health is everything. Yeah, I noticed. Hi, man. It's been a while. I'm at work right now, and my rest is gonna end, but I couldn't go after seeing that you're not doing good. What happened? I'll explain that in a second. Yeah, I've just been busy with school. Got you. Man, day by day just keeps passing by. I need a change. But I don't know, man. Life's been real hard lately. I felt that. I'm baking a cake. Baden, you're baking a cake? That's awesome. Last one sucked. I hope this one's better. Man, tell me you're okay. Life's been hard on all of us recently. The UK is falling apart as I type. Yeah, I've been seeing that too. I'm a B, you need to know when to take a fucking break. I've learned to know that too much stress makes me go crazy. I'm gonna need to go, but remember, if you need to talk, I'm here. I'm gonna just do some stuff that I'll screen share if you join. Don't. Low chances. All right, I'll see you later, Void. Lack of sleep is usually the root of cause of anxiety and stress. That's why I asked how much you sleep. I got you. All of you guys who feel unhappy and anxious, just look for a change that will bring you in a better perspective. Fair enough. What's going on in the UK? Maya, I have been suffering from awareness for a while now. Like self-awareness. Like realizing how I am in public environments, social environments, realizing stuff about myself that I haven't realized before. Like, I get, obviously, I obviously noticed I get stressed out extremely easily when doing things that I like to do. And I feel some type of way about it. I guess I can't talk to people I like most of the time because I have a fear of what they might say next or what they might say to me next or whatever the hell. You know, because I was talking with Chris and Ian smiling, you know, uncontrollably to the point my cheekbones were hurting, I guess, yesterday from just talking with Chris for a couple of minutes. I'm becoming so much, I don't know, like too much loud noise is too much for me. All this stuff that I mentioned even earlier in stream has just been berating me over and over again. I know I definitely have ADHD. I know that for a fact. All of you guys are feeling happy. Yeah, fair. What's going on in the UK? I don't want to live in a 1984 dystopia where a digital ID card might decide what I can buy in the future. Oh my god, you're maturing. Yeah, I guess that might be a part of it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm not okay, too. Just surviving, so I don't know how to comfort you. I have been like this years, like, you know. Yeah. Also, having an active chat in these streams really boosts your exposure to the algorithm. Yeah. I know. That's why I've been getting, like, crazy views and stuff, and views I've never seen before. Well, I have seen 1,000 views multiple times and all that other sort of stuff, but it's not about that at the moment. Or it usually never is about that. But I have noticed that. I've noticed when I lose sleep, I slightly lose sanity. I turn violent, and that's a problem. That is a problem. I'm also afraid of a lot. I'm also afraid of a lot of things. Like, I'm afraid of myself. I'm afraid of, like, what's going on with me currently right now. And I'm tired. I'm tired of it. The fear of stressing myself out, the fear of constant anxiety with every little thing I do. And I'm trying to find ways not to feel that way, which is, you know, what I do inside my home. And I don't know. Maybe trying to volunteer was not the right move. It's a whole thing. But California's been on bullshit lately in the past 2 days. Have been crazy in my neighborhood. Lol. A guy crashed into a power pole and wiped out half the city. Then the next 3 people got shot. What the fuck, Paul? May have ADHD. He has that. He does have ADHD. Child of RX may help you understand. Give you perspective. I don't know what the hell that is. Nah, joint. I don't take that stuff. We're catapulting Alan into this algorithm. When I don't get enough sleep, my mind goes crazy, lol. Don't like loud noises and hyper aware. Not good. It's real. Your brain burns tremendous calories. Got you. Hearing something. Probably none of my business. When I'm exhausted, I get like static in the edge of my FOV, and I feel overly annoyed like constantly. I'm playing FNAF Help Wanted. Oh, good luck, Paul. Yeah, and I don't know. I just don't get it myself. My dad thinks it's all because of like me trying to volunteer down there, doing something I don't want to do, but I'm thinking there's a bigger reason for this. There's a bigger fucking problem to this. There's a serious issue that is going on with my mental state, and the only time I feel relaxed is when I'm not doing anything. But when I try to engage in the activities I love to do on a regular basis, it's now suddenly a problem to engage in those sudden activities. Sorry, there was a mosquito right there, or some type of orange fucking thing. Go away. Maybe a tack or a flea. I don't even know. Orange fucking thing. But keep in mind, you lose sleep, you lose your mind. So if you need a long break, that's fine. We will still be here for you to return. Maybe I should go inside. Should probably go inside. I don't know. Something out here is disturbing me. Get me the fuck out of there. But I don't know. Something ain't right out there. I don't know. I mean, even in here, it's a bit much. Probably some dude just talking. But hey, I'm back. Hold on. I had to close the door and stuff, even though I still hear people. Um. Oh yeah, I took down my Ryuko poster the other day. Hold on. What is it? Hold on. Let me read all this since I wasn't here for any of this. Well, there's scientific data that proves sleep deprivation makes your brain age faster than those who get restful sleep. Damn it. I'm going to play Undertale for the first time tomorrow with my younger brother. Hopefully it's as badass as you say. It's a G. As you say, it is a G. Only play Deltarune so far. Yeah, a lot of people I noticed only play Deltarune and then like get into Undertale. Like they discover Deltarune for Deltarune because their friends are discovering it and it's like the new shit. You know that Toby Fox is going on right now. But then after they're like, okay, Deltarune's like on a hiatus right now because Chapter 5 isn't out yet. So I want to play Undertale. I want to see where it all started, you know, type shit. And I think I was the same way. It's either I was the same way or I played Undertale first, then got into Deltarune, then back into Undertale. Like, well, yeah, I was like that because I started with Undertale, did my neutral route, and then I didn't want to play it again. So for a while, I think I just played Deltarune, and then after Deltarune, I think I went back to Undertale. It's a whole fucking thing with my history with that game. But it is a really good game. It is. For me, it is. Makes me regret all those night and all. It makes you regret all night all makes you regret all those all nighters when I was 15 to 18. Damn. Did you start eating less? No, I eat the same amount, if not more sometimes. Especially when I have a lot of food. I eat like it depends how much food I have in terms of that, right? Like I will eat less when I have less. I'll eat more when I have more. Something isn't right with some people in America, period. Yeah, fair enough, I guess. How long were you playing Punch Out Wii yesterday for? Until that stream ended? Not really that long. Americans can be pretty scary, TBH. Yeah, fair. He doesn't play after the streams. No, I do not. Like the crackheads in America are so much worse than crackheads in UK. Yeah, my brother was just my brother one day when he was on his bike, I think, or bringing his bike home. He was asked if somebody could give him if he can give him fentanyl or something, and I'm like, what the. I've been playing hella story mode games lately while my girl plays Smash. I only played 5 online matches and almost broke the Switch. Fair enough. Xbox is dead. That's true too. But yeah, so much things have been kind of changing, you know, a lot as of late, I noticed. Oh yeah, I did some new art. I did some new art as of late. You know what? I'll draw something this stream. Let me make the desk look a little bit more approachable really quick before I start. PS5 gay box. Fair. God, I knew staying out there was a bad idea because all these fucking roaches, or not roaches, I didn't think mosquitoes were going to be out there like crazy today and bite the fuck out of me. Let me think of something to draw really quick. Something, I don't know. Draw you as Spampton G. Spampton? I guess I could do that. I never tried that before. Because I always like drawing Spampton, but... Well, not just Spampton. I do draw Tenna, too. Tenna. TV Tenna. But... Probably won't... Gotta sharpen my pencil real quick. That's why I'm over here. I have like a mini bag that's for trash over here in my corner. I really need to clean up my closet though. Okay, but I'll do that. Want to see my art? I have an early access thing I want to show you. Oh God. All right, you know what? Let's give it a go. I guess I don't know. I guess I'll give it a go. I haven't really drawn myself in a while, but... And he said draw myself as Spampton G. Spampton? Okay. Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna... Okay. Man, fuck drawing fingers. They're overrated. I'll just draw ball hands or something. I don't know. But I am sorry I couldn't help you. I just don't know what to... Hold on. My bad. I'm not reading. The CEO of Nintendo... Whoops. Wait, where is black? I need black right now. I need a new thing of colors. If I'm going to draw, I really need a new thing of colors, I swear. Like, it's bad. I really need a new thing of colors. Because I don't draw digitally. I don't do the digital drawing thing that everyone else does. I don't know. Just never properly got into it, so. There you go. I don't know what my... Because since I don't have pink, I hate, like, drawing Spamton sometimes because I don't have pink. So I gotta do, like, a subcolor for the shades and shit. Subcolor, like blue or some shit. I don't know. Plus, I don't like using my fingers to draw at all. I better have, like, some type of stylus or something. It's kind of like me not liking the idea of drawing anything with or playing anything without a controller. It's like, I don't know, the idea of using the touchscreen, like, to me, like, for most games that's not like Angry Birds is fucking disgusting. Like, I can't tolerate it. I mean, I can tolerate it, but it's like, it's disgusting. I hate, like, the feel of it. I don't know. I still kind of do when I play, like, Undertale fan games and stuff. It's annoying. Because it's like, God damn it, I gotta use my... How do you expect me to go in a loop, in a circle? And I know they're PC built, that's why, but... It's like, damn, if I'm gonna loop in a circle over and over again, don't you feel it? Don't you know I need, like, some type of... I don't know, some type of... something to, like, control this better? I don't know if I have brown, but I'll... Put my black up a bit. Well, not a bit, a lot. I gotta sharpen up my black. It's a bit hard to do a circle again and again. Just do better. Just draw a nose. Just draw more, not better. Yeah, usually I only draw to, like... I draw because I really can't get in the mood, you know, to do it. Because that's usually how I run everything in my life. Is I just do it because I feel like it in the moment. You know, no thinking, just do it. You know? Like, my streams, that's why there's no time for streams, because I tried doing the whole fucking schedule thing for streams, and I hated it as soon as I started doing it, because I would get antsy to stream myself. Because it's like, damn, I'm so excited to get into this, let me just fucking do it. You know? Again, like, let me just stream, let me do things my way. Instead of how everybody else does it, because everyone else does schedules and shit when they stream. You know? I always say this, like, if you want to see me, you know, catch a stream maybe, you know? And not only just catch a stream, but it's like, hey, you know, if I'm streaming, come say hi. You don't have to be there the whole time, sleeping. But, you know, that's just how I see it. You don't have to be there the whole time. Just, you know, come on in and say hello. And if you can't, that's okay too. Don't worry about it. Not a big deal. Oh yeah, I gotta do. Gotta color them in. It's gonna be a minute. Man, I finished the game. I have some bugs I need to fix, and it sucks. They game-breaking bugs? Or are they like small bugs? Bugs are bugs, though, to be honest with that, though. So, even if it is small, it can be it possibly can be game breaking if left unattended. That's why I ate that bug. Jeez, with this one picture, it took me all of my black just to finish one page. Bugs that can skip to the end part. Oh, yeah, that's a massive bug then. There we go. Myself as Spampton G. Spampton. You know, wearing his fit and everything. Do. Right now, oh my god, I still realize I haven't drawn Chris. Not like Chris from Deltarune. Or very little of Frisk. It's okay. Who cares? Not some type of wizard. What about I can do anything? Okay, yeah, okay. We can do Jevil. I probably might need to start. I might need to do a Jevil drawing, just in general. Hold up. Yeah, I don't like that guy, but let me actually draw Jevil. Hold on. Should have drawn him a long time ago, but hey, shit happens. He does have ears, like big old ears, kind of like a Namekian ears. There's fan art with drums. It's pretty fire. I bet it's fire. Jevil. Okay, hold on. Let me also get his hat on real quick. Like, I don't want to, like, just... There, I'll just do this. I can do anything. Sorry, I'm just thinking of his theme now. Jevil bitch ass theme. He is like a jester, so it makes sense. Oh wait, let me do the whole because he does wear like some type of big old thing. So let me go ahead and do that. There you go. Looks like a real clown. Honestly, the best voice so far is Papyrus and Sans. Fair enough. Spampton's hard, especially because most people that do Spampton, they go, because I like to do it authentic, like, Chris, you want to be a big shot. You know, I like doing it like that, like authentically, right? Like just using my voice, right? But they do it like I just did it, right? Like, hello, it's me, Spampton, G. Spampton. You know, but what they do is they go in, like, after they do the line on their computer, and they change stuff about the voice, too, to kind of, like, roboticize it a bit more, you know, kind of make it sound more like it's sounding like it's from a TV or an ad. That's what they like to do. And credit to them, it also sounds good, you know, when they go in and do that stuff for Spampton's voice and stuff.
But I always like whenever I do it, I like just doing it authentic, like just using my own voice for Spamton. But to each of their own. You know, I'm not saying I'm the definitive voice or anything, but you know. Let's see. Let me try doing his mouth real quick, cause I drew him having a big ass mouth. I forgot if he had a nose. That's why I have my other book. Doesn't he have a nose? He has like a long nose. Doesn't Jevil have like a long nose? I swear he does. Let me see if he has a long nose. I swear, in my other book somewhere, he has a long nose. I didn't draw with the nose on this one, though. That's the thing. Oh, purple? I'm gonna need purple and yellow, too. Yellow, purple, black. Because he has, like, weird colors. Hold on. Yellow. Just wanted to check up on you. Take care, man. Love you. See you later, Nick. My bad for not saying anything. I didn't even see most of your shit until just now. I'm just now seeing it. What the fuck? I can do it. You know, I have my soundboard, so many voices. Yeah, but I like doing it. I like doing all the voice stuff myself. Think of it as some type of weird, well, not weird thing. I just love, I don't know. For some reason, when people ask me to do things with them, I mean, I like to do it, but I don't know. For some reason, I also don't. I don't like it when people do things with me. Stuff. And I think I noticed that too, like with a lot of my voiceovers, I like just doing them myself, like just because I know what I want and I know how I want it to be. You know, like all the improvisions and all the improvises, I can take care of it. Where's purple at? Where's fucking purple? Is this purple? Shit, let me see. That's this weird color to it. It looks purple. What fucking color is this? I have no idea, but I'll use it. Blue. Again, no purple. Where is purple? I had purple. I swear I had purple before. Oh, is this it? Here? No, blue. Dude, do I not have... Fuck this shit. Okay, we're just gonna take a look. Maybe this will help me out better. That's blue. Again, I don't know why I have so much blue. There it is. There's purple. Found it. Yeah, again, I have a lot of random shit mixed in here that I don't need. Proper colors, my guys. Jesus. There we go. But now we have proper colors, and I think it'll be fine. Oh, thank you for the 95 bits. Damn, dude, who gave me 95 bits? Or joules? Thank you for 95 joules. Whoever did that. I didn't see that, and I apologize. YouTube doesn't show you how many, YouTube doesn't show you how many joules. Unapologetic pillars combed 10 times. GG for the next 10 joules. What? Now I'm even more confused. Okay. Black on this. I gotta use my other Jevil as reference. That's crazy. Another one. Like 10 times 10 equals 100. Well, yeah, I know that. But, okay, anyways, let me do the whole cape. Because he also has like a big old black thing that he Ah, damn it. I did way too big on that one. 10 is 100 joules. 10 is 100 joules? So, what does that make 95 then? If that's my question. Because I see 95 joules left on my thing. So, I don't get it. It's funny. I mean, I did understand because I did look into it one day. And they said, like, I think it was either 1 or 10 joules. I don't know. For me, it's 100. If it says 100 joules, then let me refresh then. You might be onto something then. Because I know YouTube sometimes doesn't update. So, you might be onto something, Void. I don't get it myself. But I do understand a little bit of how it works. Just know I don't know. It's weird if you ask me. I appreciate the jewels, though. I really do. Thank you for the jewels. Which also, I think, also kind of counts as like a I think it counts as somewhat donation, too, because it does give me money. Like revenue. A little bit of it, though. I just wish they kind of treat it as somewhat donation level. I mean, it is somewhat donation level because it is, like, given to me. But I wish they would show me who did it. You know? Like, I would very much appreciate that if they did. If they showed me that. Because I want to acknowledge that on stream. Hey, tell me when we talk in the Roblox stream, why did you want me... What? Why did you want me to get... What? What are you talking about? You're going to have to show me what you're talking about, because I don't even know what you're talking about. Wait, where's my shit? Oh, I'm losing track of all my stuff. I don't draw Jevil a lot, which, to be fair, why would I? Want me to... I don't know, he's kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, let me color all this shit in before I even get the black out and start doing it myself. This freedom and that... Yeah, something, I don't know. Kind of a weird Jevil, to be honest. No, it's actually... Okay, well, we'll see. And I think I can take care of the rest, because this is all black. This side is black. Then the other side is... Where did purple... Oh, it's right here, I found it. Purple is this side. Because I know this is purple. Yeah, this is purple. Yeah. Okay. And then I gotta understand that this side is black. Yeah, that side is all black. There we go. Because I really need to sharpen this. And then this is black. That's black. I can just do this part right here. This is all black right here. Even the line down his suit is black. And then his legs, for the most part, are also black. Jevil is probably one of the weirdest characters in Deltarune, so that makes sense. And then maybe this... Because I drew the middle part of his body purple, too. there, but you won't really see that mix very well. But, oh well. Shit happens, I guess. And since he does have, like, those pointy ears, I'll just make those, purple, too. Or, actually, maybe I should have used that other color. Fuck it, I already did it. Like, I already touched it. It's purple. Fuck it. Probably should have if I'm not going to color the face. Shit. Oh, well. Yeah, I'll make it purple. Fuck it. It'll be a weird, different kind of Jevil. How about that? Purple. Purple. Hey, hello. No one will hear you scream. But okay. Yeah, it takes a lot of time for me to do a drawing, especially if I'm going to be coloring in. Not only coloring all of it in, but just... Yeah. Eyes need to be black too. Like all black, and all you can see is a little speck of yellow. That little speck. There you go. And I'll try to finish this piece probably off camera, since this vlog has been long enough. Was that Muff? I think that was Muff that meowed. But, I don't know. Like, send me a clip or something. Because I have no idea what you're talking about. I probably should have grabbed the yellow. There you go. Jevil's eyes are colored in. Let me get his face darkened up. Oh, and I also need to get that darkened too. The little shit he's wearing. Darken it, darken everything. Which I didn't think darkening stuff would make my, I don't know, make my art pop out that much more, but it kind of did in a weird sort of way. Really weird way. And I know the cape here is all black. Yep. So, anyways, I'm drawing way too much. I'm getting way too into this one little Jevil drawing, but with all seriousness, man, it's like, I don't know, man. I'm freaking myself out with all this new stuff that I'm becoming a little bit more aware of, and obviously I'm taking the proper measures to understand what I can do to control my anxiety and my own stress, right? By obviously doing a lot of the stuff I love to do a little bit less, not working on it so hard, and all that other sort of stuff, right? Which I know I tend to overwork myself a lot, even with this YouTube stuff, but it's just, I'm doing what I can, and sometimes even when I feel like I'm doing my best, it's not enough, it feels like at times, but, you know, just one day at a time, take step-by-step little things, you know, stuff. But right now, here is my newest and latest Jevil drawing that is not finished yet. But I am working on drawing Jevil again, so who knows? Maybe one day we'll finally get that. After that kind of video, I'll try to get some screenshots of my Jevil drawings that I did, and we will probably do a Jevil drawing video and all that other sort of stuff. But until next time, guys, I'm gonna see you guys later. I think in a little bit I might stream a game like the Monster Trio Undertale fan game, because I'm starting to really liking the idea of doing that. And, you know, just want to give it a try. Preserve. It's just a bump in the road. In the road ahead, I think. Yeah, little Chinese little thing I got. I forgot I left it in my bag because it's something to remind me that this is just a bump in the road, you know. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this vlog, leave a like, also comment, subscribe. I know it was kind of depressing for a little bit, but I think I am just doing a little bit better now. Or not a little bit, I'm doing a lot better now. Obviously, I'm not as stressed or my body isn't freaking out about everything. It's focusing on just drawing, focusing on stuff that, you know, that I want to do in the moment like I usually would do and stuff. And, but anyways, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Thank you so much for watching. And also, thank you to whoever gave me 95 jewels. I very much appreciate it. Or 100 jewels, like Void said. I think it's 100 jewels. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll figure it out.